on the current forecast, by 2032, 17% of babies will be born with their 12 strands of DNA in place. Now, this could be more if there were enough high-frequency adults to birth them and look after them. And this is possible as more and more people are bringing in their 12 chakras and bringing fifth dimensional energy through them. After 2032, things will move again. Some of the fifth dimensional communities I've been talking about will start to become new golden cities. They will arise like phoenix from the ashes. They're called golden cities because they have a golden energy. And they're not going to be as we imagine now. By then, we will have spiritual technology which is beyond our current comprehension, just as they did in Golden Atlantis, but at another level higher. The 1111, if you remember. And these cities will be built from materials that are totally ecological, that we, again, can't currently understand. They will be built for colour and light, and on divine feminine principles. So there will be none of this curved, square, masculine building. Everything will be curved and rounded, because they will easily be able to build in those ways with the extruded plant materials that they will then be able to create, manifest, and prepare. And of course, in these cities, everybody will work for the highest good. And everybody will share for the highest good. So that if, and people will gather together in groups of like-minded people. So for example, if you're a musician, then there will be a hall, and probably several of them, where musical instruments are left that anybody can use. And people will gather there regularly to make harmonious music together. And there will be transports. I hardly like to call them vehicles, that will be available for everybody. Now, one thing I particularly like is the fact that people will have little mini helicopters. Something you strap onto your back that you can use for travel. And of course there will be huge transports by 2050 that travel at inconceivable speeds and open the world up again. And of course, we will once more go into space exploration. But this time it will be different because we'll be going from the right attitude. Space exploration has been stopped because of the attitude of people on Earth doing it. The competition, the desire to conquer space. When we come from a trying to discover more about God's wonderful universe, then we can succeed. Now, one of the things that is going to move us forward is that certain countries particularly are going to be opening up to the wisdom of extraterrestrials. So they're going to open up to the wisdom of those from Sirius and Orion, the Pleiades and many other planets. Listen to what they have to teach us. Apply it. For example, Australia is going to shift dramatically. They're going to have a very difficult time when the extremes of weather kick in about 2017. It's going to be much hotter. Fires and floods, and much of the country will be uninhabitable. But when the great portal of Uluru opens and the wisdom of Lemuria starts to return, then Australia will become once more a welcome portal for the planet. And UFOs will land there, and the wisdom they bring will be not just accepted, but the Australians, in a true fifth dimensional manner, will share it with the rest of the world. Quite freely. And this is going to happen in many other places too. New Zealand is already a place where spaceships enter. And when I went on holiday there, I saw a mothership and several small spaceships. So I knew that it was a special, very pure place. Switzerland isn't particularly a UFO center, but they have huge purity in the mountains. And those areas are cleansed and ready for fifth dimensional communities. However, what is holding Switzerland back is the Hadron Collider, which is already doing damage to the planet, and the fact that they are holding dark money in their banking system. And those things will inevitably be cleansed during the planetary cleansing.